So, continue editing of this image. I add one of my presets. Apply. That was Pentax 555 from newest packages, which are almost ready for sale. And did white balance more cold, about 3000 by Kelvin, and took the brush only with warm temperature. Did it about 70, 75, 78%, and continue work with the skin of model. Yes, just using my brush, like in previous video. Just applying this warm temperature to the brush of model, like in previous video. Don't forget about that. All techniques I showed you in previous video, and just almost finish. Work with skin. You see how warm brush change all skin tone in the body. Yes. So, image almost ready for Photoshop retouching. Just check all colors. If I like it, good. I save new snapshot and almost ready for import. The snapshot. Don't forget, last processing clean presets we stopped at that moment. Then, much easier for me to work with my presets. I applied presets Pentax 555. Don't forget, no one of presets isn't magic button. I should change basic settings, exposure and white balance. And then take brush with warm color, put it somewhere, yes, put warm temperature, and keep my work. You see how good. Okay, just go back to ready colors after brush and do the export in Photoshop. Export, as for me, better to do it in TIFF format. Okay, I put it in folder. Let's shooting. Good. And I always use TIFF format for my art pictures, for my images. Of course, it's sRGB color space. And this is the size of a large edge of my sensor. I mean, sensor of my camera, Pentax. Good. And after export, I will open my image in Photoshop and continue retouching. Because at first I made only color correction in Lightroom, then I go to Photoshop, yes, and better to remove this hard drive, and I show you now my retouching Photoshop. It's very easy. After opening, great. My retouch is very simple. First, I'm using only patch tool selection for removing all problems on the skin. Model has a lot of bare spots. If I like it, I can leave it or remove it, just up to my choice. Or just If a model is your conventional customer, better to ask her once she leave, or just remove all these bare spots or maybe some another problems or some squares. Okay, you can leave it with bare spots, maybe remove few of them just for showing the technique how we work with this patch tool selection, because now I leave some grain in my picture, and patch tool selection helped me to remove grain from one side of picture to another part of picture. Okay, and this small border, maybe I miss something, I don't do it myself. About hairs, it's up to your choice. Sometimes it looks nice, sometimes it's not very nice. Of course, we can remove it in the same patch tool selection if you don't like it. Keep. Some skin problems, easy to remove by patch tool. Stripes also. Like this. Big border, better to remove it. Also, having great model with perfect skin. Very small problems, it's easy to delete it. Nice bare spots. I want to leave it. Okay, I'll do it more faster. Good, maybe I like this kind. If I want to add more light parts of my image, of course I can use dodge and burn if I need it, but maybe for some part of eyes I can apply it this, but not too much. If I want to clone some colors, maybe I miss something in Lightroom, instead I just use clone with color mode and maybe 50% flow and opacity. What I mean, just take color and clone it here, just for showing you the result. Okay. After small removing some problems, I'm doing them liquefy. I don't know how it works during my recording, but we'll see. Liquefy. I try to use it a little bit. Always I use liquefy for hairstyle and for some parts of neck, hands. Do it no longer. What I mean, just about necks. I prefer more long necks, like Modigliani style, yes. Add a little bit to my picture, to my models. Yes, of course, this model has a very beautiful neck, but I try to make it longer. Not too much, but a little bit longer. And hairstyle, I like much more bigger volume hairs, because for me much more important hairstyle than makeup for boudoir and pictures, because hairs creates shapes and volumes and all picture, not only body. That's the reason I always work with hairs and liquify. Okay, just we can correct, small correction. Body, hands is okay. Wait, no. bigger or otherwise smaller. For all body. Okay, if you want, we can do small correction of hips and belly, but just for example, this model don't need it. Just showing you techniques how I do it. More correction legs. Okay. Good. Well, has a very nice body, face. I think need nothing cut. Just we have to know how to do this kind of correction. Okay. Rest. Then after liquefy, my next step is see the result by liquefy. My next step is imageomic portraiture. I try to do skin more softer. What I mean after portraiture, sorry, instead portraiture, I use this plugin like default. It's too much. I think it's enough. Maybe like default. Okay, after applying the portraiture, I got more softer skin, but sometimes I can lose structure of the skin. I don't like it. At first I put a black mask to the layer with portraiture, then I take brush, white brush, with opacity about 75-80 and flow the same, and just for working with skin. Why this kind of opacity and flow? If I need not full amount of portraiture, I use it one time, like here, use my brush. If I need full amount of portraiture, I use it twice. Yes, you see how it works. I mean double, twice. Double line of brush, show me all amount of portraiture. One tapping on the half of amount. Okay, here. Then, as I told you before, after portraiture, I can lose the structure of the skin, but whole body and skin became more softer. That looks good. How to restore it? Whole structure and leave the smoothness and softness. Okay, look at following way. Just first I duplicate background and create two layers. One layer with portraiture and only applied only the skin and background without portraiture. Then I duplicate background layer, put in black and white mode, easy. Put a layer, background layer in black and white mode on the top of layer with portraiture and use soft light or overlay mode. I think enough soft light, and apply plugin high pass. It's a standard plugin, high pass. For my camera Pentax 645Z with 50 megapixels sensor, I'm using radius 5 pixels. For Canon 5D3 I used 3 or 3.5 pixels. Okay, apply this high pass, and eventually what I got looks closer. I restore the structure of the skin. You see all the small patterns here at her neck, for example, and at her face, also at her body, and I leave the softness. You see, softness, and I got softness and more sharp and more structured skin. Of course, I can correct some opacity of layers if I want to change this amount of softness, smoothness, and amount of sharpness and structure. Okay, it's very easy to get. Then flatten image looks nice, and just for finalizing, I'm applying plugin Bleach Bypass from Color Effects Pro. You can ask me why. Just for adding some micro contrast at the border of my picture of body in the ground. What I mean? At first I put the all contrast, like about 20-25 amount, on local contrast at the border 30-35, and always do more decrease saturation, maybe minus 20-25. After applying all of the settings, I got special layer. Create my layer. Moment. Wait for our computer. Almost ready. Not so powerful, but still working. Wait. Okay. Layer with contrast and more desaturated image. Then I duplicate this layer, and first layer I'm using this color mode, and second copy of the layer I'm using this luminosity mode. Luminosity mode gives for me opportunity to change contrast at my picture, which I like, maybe like this one, and color mode give for me options to change color and saturation mode at my picture, maybe like this one. Good, flatten image, and well, picture ready for uploading to internet. Don't forget, if you want to play with my colors and my presets, just visit my website retouching.com with different packages, and you can get special gifts like course posing for free with full package, and of course you can play with my mobile package presets. If you want, you can use it for your mobile phone and for iPads. Now it's available in App Store. Just type in your iPhone or iPad in App Store the name HR Presets, and you will see my package, which consists from 15 presets and 3 additional by your request. And you can play with all my colors. Okay, just visit my hrpresets.info or hrpresets.com. Okay, you will get amazing color of your pictures if you will use my color correction technique. See you next time. Bye.